is Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and this is your bi-weekly December Tarotscope reading. This reading goes from December 1st through blah, 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 blah. December 1st through December the 12th. I'm trying something new, trying to figure out, get a routine for myself. But I also want to be able to give you guys the readings that you are looking for. Thank you for following me, liking, sharing, and subscribing, following me on Instagram. I am Jim, GEM the Butterfly _Tarot on Instagram. So, like I said, trying to figure out a rhythm for you guys, and I want to be able to provide, but I do work a full-time job and I have other obligations, and I want to be able to get these readings to you, but not in a point where I'm overexerting myself between these readings and personal readings and life in general. So we're going to try to see how this works. Y'all let me know how you like it. Thank you for everybody who has been purchasing personal readings for me. Like, I've been having so much fun doing these personal readings. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys allowing me to read and trusting my intuition to give you some guidance. If you are interested in a personal reading, anything that I talk about in this reading or any past readings that you would like to delve deeper into, or if you just have some general love questions or relationship issues, monthly, personalized monthlies, hit me up. jimthebutterfly.wix.com/tarot. I'll put the link in the description box. You can email me via the site, and you can also pay for services via the site via PayPal. If you have any questions, email me, jimthebutterfly@gmail.com. So let's get this going. And this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay? General readings. All right, y'all. And I've been using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card to help you along with some spiritual advice. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, well, I'm going to just tell y'all afterwards. There's a certain card that's been lurking for the spiritual wisdom, spiritual wisdom, Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. There's been a card that's been lurking around, peeking its head in these readings here, and I feel like, it's been resonating. I'm very interested to see if it's going to pop out again. Sorry. It's going to pop out again for my Leos. But we're going to see. I won't spoil it. I think I spoiled it for Cancer. Well, I don't know if I did or not, but I called it, and it came right back out again. So I'm just very interested to see. Okay. No, I really feel like it should be this one. Okay, guys, here we go. First week, the Hermit, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups. What I feel like for the first week in December is that I feel that there's an intense need for you guys to be alone and in your solitude this week, just for the week. I feel like you're trying to sort through some things that you may not have wanted to make a decision on previously with the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords talks about being impartial. It could talk about having not taking a stand. It talks about an inability to make a decision, or just simply being blindfolded about something, refusing to see something that is, really right there for you to see with the full moon right here. There's something that you're choosing to stay in the dark. But with the Hermit card here, I feel like you know that you're gonna have to make a decision about some things. Hey, Mom. That's my son, y'all. Say hey, hey. He's home from school. Anyway, yeah. So you're gonna be off looking for answers, and with you looking for these answers, I actually feel like you have some of the what's up. I don't give me a little bit. Um, you're going to be off on your own, taking time to do some things, to looking for answers, and you're going to be addressing what you've been refusing not to see. Now, what I will say is, with the Queen of Cups coming in, be easy on yourself, because I feel like there's going to be some things that you just, because you chose not to see them, it's probably kind of gotten out of hand, and you may be a little hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, y'all. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. The Queen of Cups is coming in to give you some love, to give you some nurturing, to rub you up and say, baby, it's all right. It's okay. You didn't know. That's what this, you may, it may be a new thing, a new revelations coming to you while you're off in your solitude that you just didn't see. And it may have you in your feelings. But the Queen of Cups, this could be your mom. It could be a man or a woman. It doesn't have to be a woman that has a very loving cups energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming to help you along with this. Or it just could be an energy of you comforting yourself, because I feel like there's going to be a truth revealed to you. Just I almost kind of feel like you're going to be seeing where you've neglected something in your, it could be a person. It could be some type of thought, maybe, something that you just pushed to the wayside because you just didn't want to deal with it. But now you're seeing how you probably should have opened your eyes to it. Not really sure what this could be. If it is something that you would want to explore a little deeper, please give me a ring. Well, not a ring. Y'all, I sound so 1985. Please drop me a line, email me for a personal reading, and we can kind of figure out what this is. But I feel like it's going to work itself out. I honestly don't feel like this is anything that's just going to be detrimental, but it's going to be like a new revelation. Something's going to be seen while you're out on this solitude, this journey on your own. And you do have the cups, the mom, this motherly figure. I really feel like it's a woman though, going to come in and just hug you up. You need a good hug. So going into December, well, man, the second week of December, you have the Magician card, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. In the second week, because you've taken the time to go out on your own. You have two major arcana cards in this reading, y'all. Because you've gone off on this journey, you gained this wisdom. I feel like with the Magician card coming back in again, it's gonna revamp a new confidence within yourself. You're gonna get more power, and you're gonna realize, you know what, you're gonna get a new understanding of your environment and how you play into that environment with the Magician card, and what you have control over and what you don't have control over. You're going to realize here within this previous week with the Two of Swords, you had control over whatever the situation was, but you just chose not to see it. And so now you're going to use this control in your mind power to put your intentions toward things that matter, and to make things happen for you. I don't feel that you're going to be choosing to overlook certain situations more anymore. You're choosing to have more of a take charge attitude, and an attitude of a manifesting type of blah blah blah. A manifesting type of attitude, an intention. you're realizing that you have more power. I think out on your journey, during your time alone, you're going to realize you have more power than you thought you had in this situation that you chose not to address. And that may be where some of the upset comes from. For some people, I feel like this may be a family situation, like a mother-child. Maybe there was something that you could have put more forth effort to that you just chose not to do. I don't know why that's coming out, but I feel like that. But you're realizing, you know what? You have the power to do this thing. If you had a child that's been kind of going off on their own, not really going off by the wayside, and you feel a little powerless or whatever, and you just felt like, you know what, maybe you were in denial that they were doing the things that they're doing or whatever. But I can see this as this Queen of Cups, or as a mother or a friend, like, you know what, you did the best that you can. You know, you have to let them go out, but you still going to be realizing that, you know what, I still have some power. If you've been feeling hopeless about something, or that you didn't have the power to fix a certain situation, with the Magician card coming in, you're going to understand what powers that you actually do have. Okay. So, and once you realize that, and you start to get in the lab and start cooking up some creative shit, as the Wu-Tang Clan used to say, for all my Wu-Tang Clan people, you're gonna be able to rest. You have transitioned from a 2 to the 4. That's what I'm telling you. You've had the 3 of Swords talk about heartache and disappointment. I know you had some in between these 2 weeks. There was some disappointment in here. There was some loss that you experienced in here, and I really do feel like it. I don't know. I feel like this really goes to a parent-child type of relationship, or a familiar type of family situation. But either way, you're going to be getting some rest from this thing. You're gonna progress pretty fast with this, because y'all are not the type of people, y'all fire. Y'all don't have time to sit there and just think about things over and over again. But you will be taking a rest, and you need that rest right now. And once you get that, you're going to have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a card that talks about standing your ground. It talks about being protective. And once you realize what type of power you have, you're gonna protect that power, because I think you're gonna see how you probably given that power away in the past, and or just for thinking that you didn't have any power, you didn't realize your power. But now that you realize it, you're gonna be protecting it. That's good. So for your Chakra Wisdom Oracle card, perfection. Y'all, if the impartiality card had came out one more time, I'm like, oh my God. This is the in tied to, it's good to see. Well, you know, I'm not arguing with the card. I'm not contesting to what Spirit has to say. I'm just like, dang, everybody has this, you know, this is a universal thing. But you have the perfection card, and it's tied to your root chakra. And what I feel what this is telling you is, in relationship to this issue, and it's funny how these cards really do resonate with the Gilded Tarot, is stop. To me, perfection ties into ego. Okay. And it talks about, you know, the face that you wear, and trying to have things that are perfect, and um everything is in right, and it's just, and it's, you know, it's trying to do everything perfectly. I don't personally believe, this is my own personal belief, that, you know, everything is supposed to be 100% perfect. I feel like this kind of card is like putting on for the Joneses. I do. And you wanting to present things as if they're very perfect when actually they're not. And that could be the reason why you were refusing to see some certain things, or refusing to address certain issues, especially parent-child issues. But with the Hermit and the Magician card, you're going to be left with the option. The only option is to address it, and take it, and look at it, and realize that everything is not perfect. Accept things for what they are. Let me look and see what the book says about this. Hold on. It could be an issue of I'm gonna just read it. This card indicates protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. It's a story of righteous raspberry. They have cute little stories. But anyway, remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding you desire. And that's why I feel like this is about somebody that maybe a child or a family. It may not even be a child, maybe a family member. It could even be a friend that they're just not following the path that you thought they would, and you maybe turned a blind eye to it and felt like there's nothing that you could do, but actually there were a lot more that you could do. And maybe during this journey out, as you take your so a journey of introspection with the Hermit card, you're realizing that there were things that you could have done, and being less judgmental, um having more compassion to what this person is going through, having some empathy could actually be more beneficial than actually judging the person for not being what you thought they would be. The thing about love is you cannot have expectations in love. You have expectations in love, it will fail you every time. You have to love people for who they are. Nobody's perfect. So the statement of the perfection card says, I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others, which is true. Um, as an inspiration, it says, are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and what's good in your world, and you will see it. Personal inquiry. What am I presenting? What am I present? Where am I presently focusing? Y'all, I can't read. Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. So please avoid coming off as very judgmental to people, because especially if a person's going off on the wrong path. Sometimes they may not admit it. I think they know they go off on the wrong path, and I know you feel like in your if you love a person that you have to tell them, and it's very important for that you express how you feel, but it's all in how you say it. And that's something that we all have to learn, and we have to perfect every day and try to better every day. um but it's all about how you, it's not what you say, a lot of times it's how you say it. So key ideas that's regarding this card: alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, desiring deep love, and transformation ahead. Be there for this person. If this is a person that's going off on the wrong path, be there for them. It's hard, but you have to be there for them, and don't expect anything out of this person other than who they are. Give them love, give them compassion, let them know that you're there. And that's all you can do. You can't choose people's paths for them, they have to choose them themselves. So once we learn that, we can take a lot of stress off of ourselves, because the same way you had to understand and come into your own understanding of how much power you actually possess with the magician card, this person has to come into that same realization. And not everybody um understands that on the same level. They all reach their different levels on um their journey at different times. So yeah, just have some compassion, be patient, but in the same token, get you some rest. Don't beat yourself up. You didn't know, or you just didn't know how to fix it. I feel like you knew, you just didn't know how to fix it. But now you do. And now that you have this new knowledge, you are holding firm to that, and you can be able to apply that to that person to help breathe life into them. I feel like this person may have had an addiction issue. Leos, whoever this person is. But steadfast with them. Be there with them. Show them. Okay? So thank y'all for watching. Have a good day. Bye.